New deck profile here today with Kurote. Here we're doing Link Joker Alter Ego Messiah. This is going to be a bit of a mixed build with Legion because I've been playtesting it and Legion works really well with Alter Ego. So we'll jump right in. We'll start off with the grade 3s. So obviously you want a playset of Alter Ego Messiah. Really good trial deck card, really good Link Joker boss in general. On stride skill, you lock one of your rear guards and lock someone else for a counter blast. So in this deck, self-locking is actually encouraged. The cards you self-lock either pay for themselves immediately or you're going to unlock them anyways. The real skill though is Generation Break 2. Every time your opponent's card is unlocked, you Soul Blast one per card and draw a card. So I have almost decked out in this deck by overdrawing. That's why Legion's good for backup for turning cards back to your deck. But solid card. This is what Link Joker needed. It kind of reminds me of Chaos Breaker with the whole when a card's unlocked, something happens. Either you retire it, but this time it's to draw a card. So you always have a big hand size this deck. So.
Any Generation Break 2 that works on your opponent's turn is really good.
It's a really big helpful direction. So, for the backup grade 3, 4, Star Vader, Dark Zodiac. Now, I like Dark Zodiac because his skill is really cheap. You counter blast one, and when you Legion pay the cost of counter blast one, all your opponent's cards are Omega locked. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was stated that even if you do the Legion skill first, even the cards that are locked after the skill still are Omega locked.
Yeah. Anything locked that turn.
And yeah, so you could do Legion skill first to look for Astral Reaper, then use the Astral Reaper from your hand, activate Legion. So the Axe skill is your Persona Blast. Yes, Persona Blast? Yeah, Persona Blast. And you lock a front and back row. So for no counter blast, just a Persona Blast, it's a pretty awesome skill. And it's more effective when you're in Legion. You have two choices to pick from. He's a good backup because ideally you want to ride Zodiac first. And once you ride Alter Ego on top of him, that Legion becomes 2 extra soul for the Soul Blast draw. So ideally you want to get Zodiac out first, get some early locks out, then just slap down Messiah. The draws begin. So very good grade 3 backup. So for grade 2s, Messiah has more forms. 4, Awaken Messiah. I prefer Awakening from the Japanese text. So his skill, Generation Break 1. When this unit is unlocked, you stand a rear guard and give it plus 2,000 power. So the cards I'll show you after this combo very well with Awakening Messiah. In fact, there's a multi-hit strategy that is only 4 or 5 attacks in one turn before Vanguard hits. Pretty nasty. So when you stride onto Alter Ego Messiah, you could lock Awakening, and once he gets unlocked by other cards, comes to play potentially. So 9K base is good too. I'm glad it wasn't 8K. Next card is a promo card.
You know what? Fine, screw you.
Blast Monk of the Thundering Foot. This is the card that combos with Awakening. You want Awakening on one rear guard and Blast Monk on the other one. Generation Break 1, when Blast Monk attacks, when he attacks, you unlock any card you want. So, he could attack, you unlock Awakening, you stand him while he's still attacking, and it does still go through. On top of that, Awakening gives plus 2k when it's unlocked. When he unlocks, he gains plus 4k. That's a 6k restanding rear guard by itself, so you didn't have to boost it all, you can just not boost at all. Awesome card. This is almost mandatory for Awakening decks, for Messiah decks in general.
Are you just drawing it to lands?
Comes to last grade 2, 3 copies of Star Vader, Astral Reaper. Not much to say. He's the mate for Dark Zodiac. You need him for the Legion skill. His effect can be useful. When his attack hits, you can Soul Blast 1. Check top 5 for a copy of the card in your Vanguard circle, put it in your hand. Now, on one hand, you're using up Soul Blast you could be using for the draw. On the other hand, you could be getting more Persona Blasts in Legion, it's a nice trade. I do want to run 4, but I can only fit 3 in here at most. The grade 1s. We have here 4 Link Joker Perfect Guard on Flippers. Flowers and Vacuum Cosmo Wreath. Now, this deck I found isn't as counterblast heavy as I thought it would be. If you have the right cards, it does most of the flipping for you. But I still prefer to have the new ones that are flip damage. You won't be defending rear guards quite often, and all that draw power you can replace them at no cost if you needed to. The art's nice. Link Joker needed on the Perfect Guard. Old decks like Niggler Dragon, Chaos Breaker will love this. It's okay for Messiah. Good for everything else for sure. Now, for the next grade 1. It's almost mandatory for these decks now to have Striders. Destiny Dealer, once again, he's the cut and copy Strider. Counts as a grade 3 when striding. Also, if you call him to rear guard, reveal a grade 3 from your hand, look for altering with Messiah, and slap him back into your hand. Then drop a card. Not much to say about him. This is where the deck gets interesting. First of 2 promos, 3 Dark Metal Chameleon. He is why this deck is not counterblast heavy at all. When he's unlocked, you only put damage. Countercharge, but the countercharge isn't quite here yet. Also has resist, so they can't be locked by other opponents' cards. So the idea is, when he's in the field, stride, break stride skill alter ego, lock him for 1 counterblast, and if turn, or during turn when you lock him with Thundering Foot, get that counterblast back. It's free cost. So, good promo card.
You're not using Duskblade, right?
In this deck, Duskblade isn't quite good. He needs to have a stand trigger. Duskblade requires stand triggers to work very well.
Yeah, so it's not as heavy
as
heavy. Traditional.
No. The last grade 1 is promo card from World Qualifiers. Lady Battler the White Dwarf. Now, she will be reprinted in G-Set 5 as a rare. So, if you can't find her now, don't freak. You'll find her soon. She is a grade 1 version of the promo grade 2 Blast Monk. In fact, the column of them together is pretty deadly, as when she boosts, unlock a card as well. And on top of that, give you boost unit plus 4k. So this column boosts a 16k column, right? You're actually getting a plus 8 if you unlock 2 of your own cards, which with starting Vanguard is easy to do. So, Blast Monks, Lady Battlers go very, very well together. And I'll hop over to starting Vanguard. Spawn of the Spiral Nebula. This is why you can use both Monks and Lady Battlers together. Neon Messiah is nice because it gets you a plus grade 3 to your hand, but this one lets you do another self-lock. And most of this deck encourages self-locking, so go ahead, lock your own Awakening, lock your own Dark Metal Chameleon. It goes into Soul. You lock one of your own rear guards, and then choose one of the rear guards and lock that as well. For a free cost, just soul charging. So 2 things. First, it gives more soul for alter ego. Second, it's free. And third, you're encouraging to do more unlocking with Thundering Blast Monk. It's a good chain of command. It's a good combination. It helps the deck big time. I was considering running more than 1. I might take out a grade 1 to put in a second copy of Spawn, but we'll see. Trigger lineup, for once, it's actually kind of uniform looking. For this crit, for this crit, for draw, and for heal. Now this draw is fantastic because it's a Margle Clone. We needed a Margle Clone for Link Joker for the longest time. You Soul Charge, give 3 kills to someone you want, but the Soul is the key here. In this deck, Soul is key.
That artwork too.
I know Bermuda King wants it, but he can't have it. We have the triggers. And now for the G-Zone. Last but not least. So, starting off, we'll have 2 of the Genesis Dragon Judgment Messiah. He's on hit, he's nice. On hit, you lock 1 rear guard in the back row. Sets up combination selects turn perfectly. He's a good first stride. Now this is the stride I've wanted for the longest time. It's fantastic. You want 4 copies of Nebula Dragon, Big Crunch Dragon. He is fantastic. Counterblast 1, Persona Flip, and you Omega Lock an entire column. So, a front and back just gone. It's fantastic.
He's so annoying.
I know what you say annoying, I say glorious, really. In any Joker deck, all in Joker decks, you need 4. You need 4.
No reason not to.
Omega Locks, yeah, there's no reason not to on this guy. It's fantastic. Now for the Coup de Grace of this deck, 2 Amnesty Messiahs. The price has gone down since I first got them. Some people run 3. I think 2 is just enough. I don't see myself using it more than twice. When this attacks, not Persona Flipped, 1 Counterblast, easy to spare in this deck. You unlock as many cards as you like. If you do 3 or more, it gains 3,000 per unlocked card and gains a crit. So, with all the self-locking you can do, you could really unlock your own cards, mostly give them 1 rear guard in the back row unlocked, and just whale them with a crit. Artwork is nice, and it matches the grade 3 very cool actually too. The colors are really nicely organized.
Get that secret pack.
Yeah, the secret pack coming out from G-Set 4, if you're lucky, you get a pack with just GRs in it, and this is one of them. It has lovely golden print on it, golden artwork in the back. It's a very, very nice deck. Very nice card. So I'll go over some ideas for the deck in a moment. Typical columns you'll want to have out. We'll give an example of them. This will be your ideal field. If you can get this out, you've more or less had it made.
Just add a chameleon.
Let me just get the thing going. This will be your ideal field. So assuming you'll stride, let's say even onto Genesis Dragon. You'll Counterblast 1, lock a unit. You'll want to use Spawn Skill to go into the soul, lock someone else. There you go right there. No need for stand triggers. This column will attack. They both unlock a card. These 2 unlock, get the Counterblast back from the first skill. He will stand, and for a lot of damage. 2k from Awakening, 4k from himself, 4k from Lady Battler, plus the boost. 16k column, plus 10k in total. 26k attack, and he's standing. Without stand triggers. There's no reason not to do this combination first. You've got your full field back in the individual position. You wasted no Counterblast for the skill. And a rear guard.
You get a Counterblast back.
Yeah, you get a Counterblast back from Dr. Chameleon. You're smacking for 26k on the first rear guard attack, which is free in my opinion, because I use Vanguard first, then get power to the remaining rear guards. So for the rest of this turn, he will have, unfortunately, only 11k. Because Awaken gives plus 2k for him to turn, these 2 are in the battle. Still, for 11k, grade 2 rear guard attacking, you've got 16k column over here. It's a good combination to go through. That's how that should work. That's the cut and paste formation that I tend to use. So you notice that when, let's say you ride grade 1, then grade 2, and let's say then you get Zodiac out. And then you Legion with Zodiac. We've got 2 soul, that's good. Once you ride Alter Ego Messiah, you already have a nice 4 soul for that Soul Blast draw, and that happens very frequently. Because if you want to watch your opponent unlock all their cards after the Big Crunch being unlocked for 2 turns, they think, oh, I'm fine now because I'm unlocked. No, your hand size just keeps getting bigger and bigger. We're talking Bermuda Triangle bouncing hand size is big.
Put the starting soul, it's 5 soul, and yeah.
Yeah, 5 soul. Also, some decks do run a grade 1 Star Raider called Palladium. who is a grade 1 7k. Counterblast 1, put into Soul. When your opponent's card is about to be unlocked, you let it unlock, then you relock it.
Right.
On top of that, this deck has, again, the lovely Marco clone. Can go into Soul. There's so many options for Soul charging and getting what you need to get in this deck. It's solid. Your biggest weakness, though, is the grade 2 game. People will rush you. If you can't stride, you can't leech either. That's your biggest weakness. So I recommend punish them and attack their rear guards. Don't hit the Vanguard. If they play a grade 2 game with you, wipe their field out. That's the best I can offer to you for advice. So that was the Alter Ego deck profile. If you have any questions or comments, let us know. And it's Time of Gamers signing off.